because even there are 18, he knows by our belief, he's still responsible.
Down at the bottom. Ma'am, you're muted and you need to unmute yourself and turn on your video. All right, raise your right hands, please. Do both of you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give here today is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you?
I do, sir.
Yes, I do.
All right, you're both officially under oath, and I'm going to go ahead and let the state, you put your hands down. I'm going to let the state call you as witness. Ma'am, you need to find a spot and stay at that spot, please. Moving around messes with the signal. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and let the state call you both as witnesses. Obviously, I need to hear from the custodial party why she feels that modification is necessary at this point going forward based on these circumstances. Thank you.
Right from the start, the judge takes control. Notice how he puts both parties under oath immediately. This sets the tone. No excuses, no backtracking, only truth. That alone raises the stakes, because every word that follows is sworn testimony. If you were in their shoes, would you feel the pressure already building?
Thank you, Your Honor. The state first calls Mr. Mabruk. Sir, what is your full name?
My name is Wagdi Mabruk.
And sir, is it correct that you and Miss Mabruk have two children, only one of whom is still a minor?
Yes, ma'am, that's correct.
What are their names, please?
Amina is the older one, and Amira is the younger one, the one that's still on the order.
And sir, for the younger one, when does she graduate from high school?
Well, she's scheduled to graduate this year, which would be, I guess, in June of 2024.
And then her birthday is when, sir?
June 29th of this year, be 18, but she was born in 2006.
And sir, were you able to hear my opening statement to the court before your case?
Before the last case, the prior case, ma'am?
Just now, sir, this summary of what I believe to be the facts.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I did hear that, yes, ma'am. Maybe they don't understand 100% of it, but yeah, but it sounds about right.
And sir, as far as your position on this case, is it correct that you were wanting the support for your younger child to remain the same, given how much time is left for her on the case?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, this was ruled a bunch of years ago. I don't know, 17, 18, 16 years ago. And I thought everything was taken care of. I thought it was unfair then, but I lived with it all these years. So I'm kind of surprised that there's any request for any changes now, especially the properties were addressed. She's received.
Okay, sir. I'm sorry. You're going way past the question. Okay, well, the state will flesh this out. But right now, just answer the question and stop. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Will do.
And so, Mr. Mabruk, at this time, are you aware of any changes that have occurred since the decree of divorce set the support and addressed the properties you just mentioned?
Maybe I didn't understand the question fully, man. Am I aware of any changes for what?
Changes in circumstances for you, Ms. Mabruk, or your children that have changed anything since the divorce decree that addressed the properties you mentioned?
No, ma'am. I just know that no changes that I'm aware of.
Thank you, sir. Your Honor, I pass this witness.
Here's where the history comes crashing back. The father insists nothing has changed since the original decree, while the state pushes for updated support calculations. This clash reveals a bigger theme in family court: stability versus adaptation. Should an old order stand untouched, or must it evolve with life's changes?
All right, then, sir, we're still operating under the original divorce decree?
Yes, sir. As far as I know, unless there's something else out there that I'm aware of. But yes, sir.
All right, and what did you do for a living at the time of your divorce, sir?
Well, at that point, I just retired, and I've taken a job. I believe at that point I was working overseas or thereabouts, but I had several jobs since I've retired.
Okay,
And at
real
the
quick,
state,
I just want to know about that. And
yeah.
I'm sorry, and what was the amount of child support ordered originally?
There was stipulations there, sir. There was a house involved that she was residing in.
Stop. Again,
Yeah.
sir, I don't get the math. Ms. Mongai, what's the current child support obligation, please?
It
you're
is
asking me-
$1,350 per month.
Is that with the older child having emancipated, or was that the original amount for both kids?
So that's with the older child having emancipated. Initially,
Alright.
it was 1687.50.
All right, thank you. All right, then, and did this, I got citation in November. Did the state do calc what the current child support would be with the one child remaining?
Sorry, Your Honor, what was that question?
You do a calculation of what the current child support would be technically going forward since with the one child remaining at this time.
Well, Your Honor, it's our understanding that the amount would actually go down, and I apologize, I misspoke. The parties had a modification in 2013, so after the divorce decree, which set these current amounts.
Okay. All right, then. Thank you. So at this, okay, thank you. That got my information. Thank you very much, sir. And Ms. Bongad, you can call your next witness, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah.
The state calls Ms. Mabrouk. Ma'am, what is your full name?
My name is Nashwa Mabruk.
And is it correct, ma'am, that you're the mother of the two girls mentioned in this case by Mr. Mabrouk?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you able to hear my opening statement to the court of the disagreements between the three of us?
Yes, ma'am.
And ma'am, was I correct in telling this court that your last order that set Mr. Mabrouk's support was the 2013 modification after your divorce decree?
Yes, ma'am.
And so, ma'am, since that modification in 2013, what has changed for your family?
First of all, I'm right now unemployed. When I talked to the mediator between us, I asked if
Okay,
he can.
ma'am, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know you're not a lawyer, but here's one of the rules of the Texas law. You cannot tell the court or give any information for anything that was done in mediation or in negotiations dealing with this case. It's considered, the law is that they want, the courts want y'all to negotiate freely, but the court is not allowed to hear about anything that took place in negotiations, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, but when he said he has the property before the marriage, was wrong. No, this
Okay.
is after our marriage.
Okay, well, so the state has not gotten there yet, ma'am. So I'll let the state continue with that information and get that testimony from you. For right now, just listen to the one question just asked and then answer that question and stop. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, the state may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. And ma'am, when we did the modification in 2013, Mr. Mabrouk was the person maintaining your daughter's health and dental coverage, correct?
Yes.
And he's still doing that today?
Yes, ma'am.
And then as far as his income, were you aware of him changing jobs or having a change in income?
Of course, there is no contact. I can't know what his work, what his income. I can't, but I know he can support the kids because even there are 18, he knows by our belief he's still responsible. It's like they turn 18 and
Okay,
he's not
okay, ma'am.
$1 for any.
Ma'am,
for
stop, please. Order in the court.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, here's the deal, ma'am. Right now, I'm looking at ordering child support. I can only order child support for another technically 3 months. When if the child is graduated from high school and is over the age of 18, child support stops in the state of Texas. I can order child support modification up until then. If the court finds there's been a change of circumstance and it warrants the modification, I can order that modification all the way back to start the first day of December. And that's the first day of the month after both of y'all were served with paperwork. But ma'am, any child support order I do will only go through the 1st of June of this year. That's it. I can't go any further than that because that's all the law requires. So I'm gonna let the state continue. So at best, ma'am, I can modify the child support going forward from today, or I can modify it going backwards. But ma'am, from the 1st of December, but that means it can go down or it can go up. But that's all based on the circumstances, ma'am. So I'll let the state continue with questions. You may proceed, Ms. Bongat.
Thank you, Your Honor. And ma'am, as far as the properties that I mentioned in my opening statement, was I correct in letting the court know that that was something you were wanting considered now?
Yes, ma'am.
As far as you know, ma'am, how long has Mr. Mabruk owned those properties?
Since we've been married,
And when the modification occurred in 2013, do you know if that property or any income was taken into account then?
say it again, what that mean?
Yes, ma'am. When you did a negotiation or a hearing in 2013 to change support, do you know if the properties or any income from them was considered?
I consider that it will give us more child support to able to live everything getting expensive, and he just we didn't even ask him for $1 all our
Okay,
life.
ma'am. Okay, if you don't know the answer to the question, just let us know you don't know. But the question was, when the last child support order was done and the income that was looked at as far as ordering the father to pay you child support, do you know whether or not that the income from the houses or rental property was considered?
And here's a legal bombshell. In Texas, child support stops once a child graduates high school and turns 18. The mother may want more, but the law is firm. 3 months left. That's it. This moment highlights the cold reality of the law versus the emotional needs of families. Do you think that cutoff is fair, or should support extend further?
Do you know?
From the property is supposed to we own house, and the house together I supposed to have that house to refinance it, and they make like equity from this property for this house, but he was so difficult, he didn't even let me refinance, and he get all this money in his interest. He took it back, and I have to live with my kids and start all over again. But like he make me whatever, like all the money, I lost it because he was so hard to give me paper to able to refinance the house under my name, and I have to live with my kids so young and to start all over again and lose everything.
Okay, ma'am, but that again doesn't answer my question, but I'm gonna take it for other circumstances. You don't know one way or the other. My understanding is that you said that property was supposed to be yours by the court order, but you lost it and he took it back, right?
Yes, I took it back and I lost everything because he wasn't even cooperating to give me the paper and to do the refinance, and it was very hard. I never talked to
Okay,
him.
ma'am, real fast. Did you have a lawyer?
At that time I have, yes, 2 lawyers, even
Okay,
lawyer after
just
lawyer.
okay,
Yeah.
just want to make sure. All right, state may ask the next question, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Mabruk, Mr. Mabruk was ordered to make all of his child support payments through the state's disbursement unit, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, at this time, state offers into evidence State's Exhibit 1, the financial activity report in this case.
All right, Mr. and Ms. Barber, this is State Exhibit number 1. This shows what monies have been paid in child support in this case through the state disbursement unit as per the prior order of the court. Is there any legal reason the court should not be able to look at this information and confirm this information at this time? Mr. Barber, any objection to court having this data, sir?
Good. Okay. I'm sorry. What was the question, sir?
The question is, sir, any objection to court having the financial activity report that shows what monies you have paid for child support in this case?
No objection whatsoever, sir. No, sir.
All right, Ms. Mabruk, is there a legal reason the court should not be able to review this information?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Is there a legal reason the court should not be able to review the information to show what Mr. Mabruk has paid you in child support over the lifetime of this case?
No.
Okay. All right, stage 1's admitted to show what child support has been paid. You may